New Hasbro Marvel Legends 60th Anniversary Spider-Man figure listings. The McFarlane Toys Endless Winter Wave goes up for pre-order. The Trapjaw Masterverse Revelation figure fully revealed. And NECA teases their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie Keno figure. All that and more in today's video, so let's jump right into it. Yo, you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNI news video, and welcome to a Monday edition. And let's start off with some Marvel news. So first of all, last week we got official images and details for the next figure in Sentinel's fighting armor line. So the next figure is going to be War Machine. It should be going up for pre-order very soon. This figure is going to come with multiple pairs of hands and a flight stand. And this figure itself is going to be out in August of this year. So if you're into these fighting armor figures where once again a company has taken Marvel characters and essentially put them in armor, obviously War Machine always wears armor, but we've seen other figures like Deadpool and such in this line as well. But War Machine is coming up next, and as I said, it should be going up for pre-order soon. For you Marvel Select fans, we've got another Shop Disney exclusive figure. This one is based on Hawkeye, specifically from the comics. It's not on the Disney Plus series, but it is Hawkeye with one of his more modern looks. He comes with his dog, Lucky the pizza dog, and then you get things like his bow and arrows. He comes with a gun. He comes with an extra head sculpt. Now this figure is, I believe, pretty much just a repaint. We got a version of this Hawkeye previously. But this one definitely has different paint decos to it and such. And as I said, this is a Shop Disney exclusive. It is currently listed on the UK Disney website, but should be up on the US site very soon. I believe this has also started to hit physical Disney stores as well. And then finally, on the Marvel front for Marvel Legends, I've got a number of new listings that have popped up online. Thanks to JT Prime for putting these out there. Now, some of these I've told you about before. I've actually seen these listings before as well. So while these have not been officially confirmed by Hasbro yet, I do believe these are pretty accurate. So most of these center around the upcoming 60th anniversary subline for Spider-Man. We've already seen the Iron Spider figure. Hasbro had shown that one off, even though they didn't actually say how it was being released, but it should be part of this new subline. And then also the Venom 2-pack with the Null figure. We've seen that one. We haven't seen Venom yet, but that is going to be a 2-pack. I've told you about that one previously. And then the Spider-Verse Penny and SPDR Armor 2-pack. I told you about that one. The Homecoming Ned and Peter Parker 2-pack. I've mentioned that one before. But for new listings, we are getting the character Spinneret with Spider-Man. That is another 2-pack. Now, I don't know how any of these will actually end up looking. We just have the listings, the names, so none of us have actually seen the figures yet. So, but Spinneret and Spider-Man, the Japanese version of Spider-Man is getting the Marvel Legend treatment. So I believe Tamashii Nations recently announced they were doing one based on this Japanese Spider-Man show, but now Hasbro is going to be doing one as well. We are getting Spider-Man from Amazing Fantasy number 15. For a Walmart exclusive, look for a retro carded Lizard figure. So I don't know how that will differ from the previous Lizard that they've done, but that should be released as a Walmart exclusive. Then we're getting a 90s animated Spider-Man figure. We've gotten Spider-Man on the retro animated series card back. So I don't know how this would differ from that. Possibly maybe having some cell shading to it, like they did with the Venom figure that they released as their summer exclusive this past year. But I don't know exactly. It's just listed as the 90s animated series Spider-Man. And then and Spider-Man actually had more animated shows than one in the 90s, but I think most of us think of the Fox series when they say that. And then finally, as I said, the Iron Spider figure, the comic book based Iron Spider figure that Hasbro has actually shown us, that should be part of this subline. Now, on top of the 60th anniversary Spider-Man figures, he went on and revealed that there's going to be a reissue of Black Panther figures. These are movie figures, so Black Panther, Killmonger, Shuri, and Nakia. those are all getting the reissue treatment. I believe they will be exactly the same figures that we got before, only reissued. And then finally, he listed 2 of the figures in the upcoming Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie wave, which will be a mix of comic book based and movie figures. Now, the 2 figures he listed are the comic book based ones. That's because the movie figures do contain spoilers. So he didn't reveal any of those. And while I've seen some of the listings for those, I'm not going to mention them now because, again, they do contain pretty significant spoilers. And until the studio gets around to giving us more details on the movie, I'm not going to talk about the movie figures for that wave. But definitely it is a mix of movie figures and comic book based figures. And the 2 comic book based figures are another version of Black Panther, which I don't know. We've gotten comic book based Black Panther figures before, so I don't know how this one will differ. And then the second figure, which I'm totally going to butcher this name, is Hatut Zaraz, I guess. I don't know, but essentially they are part of Wakanda. They're a secret police force of Wakanda. I believe, if I remember correctly, essentially they kind of look like Black Panther, only their outfits are white. So, I don't know if that'll end up just being like a repaint figure of Black Panther or what have you, with some modifications. But again, that is the second comic book based figure along with Black Panther himself. Okay, for you Masters of the Universe fans, we've gotten the official images for the upcoming Trapjaw Deluxe figure for the Masterverse line based on the Revelation cartoon series. So previously we had seen a package image for the figure, but now we have out of the package images as well. Now this figure should be out later this month or early next month. The Triclops figure, as I mentioned last week, has already started to hit Target stores, and retailers like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth are listing them with release this month. Same thing with Trapjaw, but I've not yet seen any indication that Trapjaw has been released. So honestly, and being we're just getting the official images now for Trapjaw, I'm thinking we might not see him until next month. But with this figure, you can see a good look at his face. He does have the working metal jaw, even though he also has a mouth underneath there, so that looks a little funny. You can have him either in his more classic look or in that techno cult leader look as he had in the cartoon. And again, this is a deluxe figure, so it's going to cost about $30. And as I said, it'll be available everywhere. It is currently available for pre-order at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, and will be out either at the end of this month or next month sometime, I would imagine. Super 7 is doing another Andre the Giant Ultimates figure. This one is based on his 1986 look with the yellow trunks, kind of sporting the Hulk Hogan look. And this one is going to come with 2 different head sculpts, multiple pairs of hands. Super 7 teased this figure last week, and then the folks at Major Wrestling Figure Podcasts released full-on images of the figure, so giving us our first look at it. This figure should be going up for pre-order on the Super 7 website this coming Thursday starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and then will be available a few hours later pretty much everywhere that carries Super 7 Ultimates, including our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. NECA Toys released this digital render of their upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 The Secret of the Ooze Keno figure. So this was actually announced was coming back in September from the actor himself, Ernie Reyes, who played him in the original movie. And so he's actually also the one that first released this digital render. It only shows the figure from behind, and again, it is a digital render. But definitely Keno is coming to the line, and when we get more details on it, like a release date or things like that, I'll be sure to pass that information on to you guys. For you SH Figure Arts fans, there's a new Dragon Ball figure coming from Fighter Z. This is Android 21 with the lab coat, has the glasses. They released a couple of preview images for this one. Look for more details to be released soon. This will probably be going up for pre-order in, I would say probably in the next week or so. And then finally, we got the official images and details for that Endless Winter DC Multiverse wave from McFarlane Toys. This is the wave with the Build-A-Figure of the Frost King. So the 4 figures in this wave are going to include Batman wearing a winter-type outfit, Wonder Woman, John Stewart Green Lantern, and Black Adam. Now, these figures are based on the Endless Winter storyline from DC Comics. These went up for pre-order last week, so you can get them at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth. And as I mentioned, the Build-A-Figure, if you get all 4 figures in the wave, will be the Frost King, which is the main bad guy from this Endless Winter storyline. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below. Like this video if you're so inclined. Please think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. And hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.